on Box Nation, the home of boxing, brought to us by VIP Promotions from the Winter Gardens here in Blackpool. Thank you for watching and your attendance. This is our last contest for 3-minute rounds of boxing in the super featherweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black colour shorts trimmed with white and sky blue. At the weight he scaled 9 stone, 3 pounds, 10 ounces. Presenting from Hull Humberside, here is Luke Fash. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black colour shorts trimmed with a gold effect. At the weight he scaled 9 stone, 2 pounds, 12 ounces. From one contest, he has one win. That win coming by way of knockouts. Presenting from Barrow-in-Furness, Ross, the Boss Cooksey. Timekeeper at the bell is Phil Seymour. Referee Darren Sargentson from Manchester. 4 3-minute rounds.
Good one, isn't it?
Okay, Phil's both over the rules, keep it clean. I don't want anything low, I want to watch your heads. When I say great, take steps, go away.
Is this on? Yeah.
Just come up here to join John Evans for the last fight of the night.
Yeah, Steve Wood. I've been stranded up here for 2 fights, but Steve's come to help me out.
Yeah, I've seen him all on his lonesome and realised he needed a bit of help. Been a good show tonight. I hope everyone who's tuned in's enjoyed it. And I think we're going to finish with a good final fight.
Cooksey got a knockout on his debut, didn't he, Steve?
Yeah,
it's rare for a super bantamweight, that.
Yeah, he did look good, but I think it was the opponent really. This Luke Flash has not got many wins on his record, but he's very, very durable. And if he does get a knockout tonight, I would be surprised. I think he's obviously going to win on points, but I can't see a quick knockout like he had last time. But he will be trying, that's for sure.
Cooksey might get a bit of a shock here after 2 or 3 minutes, might he? Easy on his debut, weren't it? When Fashy's still rock solid after a couple of minutes, he might realise what this pro business is about.
I think he had about 60 amateur fights. He's not behind the door. He knows. He knows what it's all about, and he's been down sparring a couple of my good kids as well. So he wants to learn. And what I like about him is that he goes away from home for 3 or 4 days every week, and lives in an hotel room, and he's only doing 4 rounders. So it's great dedication. And he must have the determination to do things, which if we can help him along the way on VIP, I'll be pleased.
Does a good ticket as well, doesn't he, by the looks of it?
You know what? He comes from a place called Barrow, which is not too far from here. So he's done well tonight, but he did really well in Manchester as well. So he's got some loyal support.
What about tonight, Steve? What do you think? For us watching, we thought Metcalf, Fitzgerald were good. Jack Cullen and Jason Ball was a great fight, and Mulcahy and Wager was fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah.
Do you know we have been spoilt tonight, haven't we? Those two you mentioned, Jay Metcalf and Scott Fitzgerald, they're future champions. There's no doubt about that. And it ruined the show a little bit because we didn't plan for two knockouts there because they were durable opponents. Obviously, they were in to win, but never expected those quick knockouts. Metcalf's getting better all the time, and Fitzgerald, Commonwealth gold medalist. He's got the pedigree, and he can certainly punch. And he put him away well, didn't he?
Yeah, he looked really good. He's got loads. He's skillful, Fitzgerald. I know he's got the Commonwealth gold medalist, but he's constantly setting him up, isn't he, with feints? And when he gets a chance, he's got the power to finish him as well.
Yeah, going to this fight here now, he's controlling it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ross the Boss, I've seen on the back of his shirt tonight, yeah. Well, little Luke Flash, his game was a badger, isn't he? I've just been told that he needs to get through tonight because he's got a Masters belt next week, and it's like a world title fight for him. So he's determined to get through tonight and then try and win a title next week, which would be great for him. He come on our show the other week, didn't he? Craig Derbyshire, and beat one of my lads, and he took 4 weeks off work. So it shows you these journeymen can put in a shock every now and again.
Nice right hand there as well.
Yeah, Cooksey bossed that round. Yeah, did really well.
Yeah, like you saw what the area title meant to Wager tonight.
Yeah, obviously I'm a Mulcahy fan because I manage him, but he's trained really hard for that. You know, it was a big thing for him. He's only had 9 fights and he's doing a 10-rounder. But I mean, he was hurt himself in the 3rd round, and you see actually
did he hurt his ribs?
Yeah, he hurt him 3 times to the ribs, and you could see how he hung on. You know, rather than go down, he hung on and got through. And then in 7, 8, 9, and 10, you could just see the way Wagey was biting on his gum shield to get through, and obviously he was thinking he'd had success with the body punches, and he was hoping to get to maybe get a stoppage. But you know, great fight. It's going out live, not live. It's delayed Box Nation this week, so I think people's in for the treat watching that.
Round 2.
Yeah. That's where that Keats fight came into play, wasn't it? Because Ryan he'd been in a hard fight where someone was giving it him back. It was perfect for him.
Yeah. I think we're doing the right thing with him now, and he'll keep progressing and he'll learn a lot from that. And Ross is looking comfortable here now, and they're working off the jab, obviously looking for that big overhand right.
Yeah, he's a nice fighter, isn't he? His balance is good. He's always in position, isn't he, to throw.
Yeah.
I thought Moorcroft dealt with Macaulay as well as you can do then. You know, he didn't fall for any of his games, did he?
Yeah, you know, considering he's got no amateur experience, he's done really, really well. But he's starting to look good here, isn't he now, Ross? He's very quick and sharp, and he's getting combinations off. Obviously, like we say, Luke Flash is determined to get through, and he's very experienced, so he's not committing too much, making sure that he blocks most of the stuff that Cooksey's putting his way. Nice little jab there.
Yeah, it's like a perfect build, isn't it, for a super bantamweight feather? Nice and fast.
Yes.
Obviously digs to the body. We saw that on his debut. But he's confident enough to. Obviously not confident in himself, trying to throw the feints out. Yeah. Nice solid boxer.
Yeah, he's not daft either watching him, is he? He looks like he's got low guard, but you know, when he gets in range, his hands are up there. Yeah. He's definitely a competent fighter. I missed the knockout with the heavyweight. How was that one, John? Was that an head or a body shot?
A body shot.
Was it?
Yeah, he dropped, he rolled out, he rolled under the rope straight to the doctor.
Right.
But he'd done his time there, that Susie. Right. You know, he took a...
I'd seen the round before, and I was getting a bit worried that he might
drag it
not one of the chandeliers over that kid, and I get a big bill from the Winter Gardens. Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right, Gorman, isn't he? He's still tons to learn, but he's got fast hands.
Listen, he's a 21-year-old heavyweight, isn't he? And he's got a lot of time, and if they take the time with him, he can do something, there's no doubt about it. If they rush him, he might fall.
Just keeping it at distance.
Yeah, he's settled in now, hasn't he? Yeah. I think he's realised that he's not going to roll over, so he knows he's getting the rounds out, and he's using them to try a few things. Got caught himself there by falling asleep.
Just came out the clinch with his hands down, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm sure later on he'll be told he's got to defend himself at all times.
2 rounds down, 2 to Cooksey. Final fight of the night. So people watching at home, Steve, what have we got coming up?
Yeah, you know,
busy period, isn't it?
You know what? I don't really like doing shows in July and August, but we've done one here July the 15th, it's gone quite well. July the 29th in Oldham, which again I didn't really want to do, but I had a few kids to get out, and then out of the blue Mark Effens jumped on it. He wasn't on it at the start, and can't get a ticket for that now. They're all out, and I've got boxers screaming for it, so I didn't expect that. And then we've got Masher at Prenton Park on August the 19th, so he come down yesterday, and he was going to batter me because I'd only give him 400 tickets. So,
only 400?
Yeah.
Corners, 10 seconds.
If any of the boxers who have given tickets to are struggling, Masher's stood there with his hands out waiting for them. So, yeah, it's unusual we're doing shows in August holiday period. But
it's good, isn't it? Some new venues as well you know, Oldham Sports Centre, it was okay last time, wasn't it?
Do you know what?
Prenton
Last
Park.
time the sales didn't go well, and we had to cut it in half, so we got away with it for the numbers we did. But you know, this one now, it's got the full length of bleachers to pull out, which we can use, and we can put some nice seats and ringside, so it'll look good, yeah. And then here is the best venue in the country for me, the Winter Gardens.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Just hard to get dates for it. Maybe I'll take a gamble and order 3 for next year, and then just make sure we've got shows.
And the new venue in Liverpool as well. Finally found a 2,000 seater in Liverpool.
Yeah, I've hit the jackpot really there. The Echo Arena's just got like a theatre on the side of it now, so we've got that for November the 4th. So I booked some dates for next year as well. Just hopefully the Liverpool lads who've not been able to fight at home can get out of the shells and sell some tickets for me there. Yeah,
that's been the killer, that, hasn't it, since the Olympia went down?
Been tough, but going back to this fight now, Ross is
nice 1-2 there from Cooksey.
Getting some combinations off, but looking really sharp, single, double jabs, yeah.
Like, he's got good range. You know, he just swayed out the way a couple of times and came back with his own shots, didn't he?
Yeah, like I was saying before, he keeps those hands up even though he looks like he's not doing when he's in range, and then he's got quick hands, and there's a good shot selection, the uppercut coming when you wouldn't have expected it.
You can tell he's been well schooled at Jim Egan's, can't he? Everything's crisp and straight back to his chin. He's not, his jab's not coming down to his chest, is he? When he's in range, he's in range.
Yeah, and he's managing to get the jab through the guard of Flash as well, which shows he's accurate. Shout out for Louis Veach, who's a stalwart from Blackpool, who was in the corner with James Moorcroft before. Great to be having him back on the show.
Who, sorry, Steve?
Louis Veach.
Louis Veach?
Yeah. He's like a little ball now, but he used to be like the flyweight central area champion on the old Tara shows with Jack Daughter.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Jack.
Some corner Moorcroft had Lee Blundell, I was telling him as well. Underrated guy, wasn't he? Always mixed it with for top guys in Britain.
Yeah, beat a few as well. I remember him
beat
chinning Ryan
Rhodes,
yeah. So I'm going to leave it at the end of this round, John, and go back and get some of the boxes paid and make sure we clean up. So thanks for your work tonight.
No worries,
thanks to everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, it's been a good card.
And hopefully enjoy this last round. I think Ross will start putting on him a little bit more now.
Yeah, I think he'll let his hands go, some combinations.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out for the 4th and final round.
Here we go, final round's action of the night. Ross Cooksey. Just had Steve Wood there talking us through the night, but Cooksey's been in full control. Nice range, fast hands, sharp and snappy. He's not let Luke Fash get a foothold in this at all. Nice little touch to the head and then round to left up to her body that won his fight on his debut. Fash just back with the right hand there, giving Cooksey something to think about. putting on a bit of a show here as the clock ticks down. Final 90 seconds here for Ross. Got an easy win on his debut, but this has been a real introduction to the world of professional boxing. Oh, he's picked up a cut there over his right eye, though. Right eye was marked up in the last round. Just cut now. Doesn't want to get dragged into a brawl here. Everything's come from being calm and relaxed. A little bit of blood doesn't alter that. Fash has got the bit between his teeth now. Nice footwork there from Ross Cooksey. Beautiful boxing. That little red mist he got when he did first see blood has just calmed down again now, and he's back on his boxing and just going to see this out to a final bell. I'm going to have Ross Cooksey go to 2-0. Can be very pleased with that.
Again, just before we render the decision, Darren Sargentson, our referee, wishes to congratulate both boxers. Let's hear it for Luke Fash and Ross Cooksey. And so, after 4 hard-fought rounds of boxing, referee Darren Sargentson has scored this contest 40 points to 36 points for your winner. Now undefeated in 2 professional contests from Barrow-in-Furness, Ross the Boss Cooksey.
There we go, Ross Cooksey. Ross
Your
Cooksey,
appreciation, please, for Humberside's
finish a
Luke
little bit of a
Fash.
badge of honour over his right
On
arm.
behalf of everybody concerned with tonight's
Hope
promotion,
you enjoyed it tonight.
VIP Promotions,
It's been a long one, but it's been an exciting
Box
one at
Nation,
Patches.
the management of the South Area Winter Guns, and
Thanks
our
for joining us on
lovely,
VIP Boxing TV. We'll be back soon. I'll see you again.